So friends, this is the time for the sermon, and I already know that sermons at vigils need to be very short, right? I was thinking max 10 minutes, but I'm thinking even shorter tonight because holy moly, the outpouring of gifts from the musicians and the children and all these glorious readings were such a blessing to my heart. I just wanted to share one brief story, and it was about Easter vigils of past. When I first experienced Holy Week in all of its services and glory, it was in 1996, and it was in Wheaton, Illinois, and it was such a powerful moment of encountering the presence of God in a way that I had never experienced in my life. I met God in various moments, and they've all been different moments throughout the years, but certain songs really touched my heart. Some of these songs that they sang tonight were written by friends of ours who wrote the music and composed the songs. And certain readings were done in such a way by a particular reader that ministered the power of those verses into my heart. Something about the creation of man and woman, or the cacophony of children's noises in creation, or the flood. There are ways in which the readings from Isaiah and the invitation to come to the waters of baptism and renewal, or to eat all the good food without money, without price, or the promise that God gives that dry bones could be raised to new life again. But at various points, I think I was most moved by the final reading, this promise that God had for gathering all of us together, those who have already died, those who have not yet died, to gather around the throne of God, and that the Lord would sing over us. That the Lord would so stir in our hearts that we would shout and jump and exclaim. It so ministered to me that I decided in 1996 that I would never miss a Holy Week for the rest of my life. I did not know that a few years later the church would ask me to start organizing them and to start planning every detail. And I did discover at that point how Holy Week stressed people out. Particularly musicians, or the altar guild would often be in the back throwing objects, and in stress and anxiety. Musicians would break out in hives over all of the songs that they're preparing, and the collaboration and the rehearsals, and the tech person would probably throw some kind of sound equipment at a musician because they were just not working things out. I mean, it created a lot of conflict, but one thing that I've experienced over all the years is how much the people of God have bonded with one another by going through Holy Week and facing the stress and the difficulty, sometimes tears, but also the joy of seeing children come alive, or folks who haven't been able to dance for years start to dance at the end of the Easter Vigil service, or to see mothers with their babies, just arms raised in exhaustion, but worshiping the Lord and meeting Him when it's so hard for the life of a mother to actually connect with God because of all the needs coming at the mom. And so tonight is a night that I just hope and pray that you are able to connect with God's heart, with the love of Jesus, that He would impress His love on you in such a way that you come away from tonight not the same as you came into it.